So this is the other shelf. I put the flashlight on because it's quite dark down there so that you can see the cars better. So here we've got a TT02, Subaru, Solberg, well, as in that he's a racer. Yeah, it's really good condition. That, look at the paint, it's beautiful. Really, really nice. Then we've got a Carlos Sainz. I apologise for the dust, but if you actually have a look, it's actually perfect condition apart from the dust. It's a Citroen, not sure which one it is, but yeah, it's dusty, but as I say, if you take the dust off, this car is in perfect condition. Another TT01, sorry, not TT02, I might have said that earlier, but these are actually both TT01s. I'm sorry, I said this was a TT02, but they're actually both TT01s. Then here we've got a TL01 Stadium Raider, which is in perfect condition, absolutely brand new. This was actually my 8th birthday present. Really enjoyed driving that car. I bashed it really hard, cracked the actual chassis. And if anyone knows about this car, you can't actually replace any small parts on it. You have to replace the whole chassis. So my uncle did that. And oh yeah, here he is. So do you want to enlighten us on the crash with this car?
Well, there's a certain individual behind this camera who is a little obsessed when it comes to speed. And it's like, how old were you when you got this?
It was my 8th birthday present. I just put it out here.
You had a bit of a collection even for an 8-9-year-old.
Yeah.
And the car was new, and he decided to drive it into a roundabout or something like that. A curve, I can't remember.
Yeah, in the garden, yeah.
And the chassis literally snapped in half.
Yeah. But then you replace the chassis and now it's all brand new.
That's right.
So,
yeah,
I mean, it looks great. For me, you know, for you the Avante was the most iconic car. For me, this was the most iconic car.
It's
because this is, you know, the era of when I was first into cars.
And this has got the original speed controller.
Yeah.
It's all original spec, excellent condition. That just needs to be tucked in there. But silver can, it's got the cover for the mechanical speed controller.
It's great. I love that car.
Well, we've got I think you've got another one. You've got a brushless one of those as well.
Yeah, we've got loads. So then here is another original Avante, and this is quite a vibrant colour, quite an odd colour, and look at the wheels. Bright pink from the black edition Avante, but I think my uncle made a good decision to put these on here because they look amazing.
It's also got a technical motor and a CPR unit.
Yeah, is that the original one?
It is. The car's completely original electrics.
Yeah.
Doesn't have a driver. There's no power on it.
Yeah, and this is actually the first Avante that I ever saw in real life. This is the first one my uncle got when I was born. And yeah, I really thought that this was a really cool car back then, and it still is. Then here we've got another Tamiya. I have no idea what chassis is this. Do you know what chassis this is? This Mini?
This is, oh gosh, I think they're M01, something to that effect. I can't actually remember.
Yeah, but this is tiny chassis. It's got the motor at the front. You can see there. Yeah, it's really small. What would you say the scale this is roughly?
I think it's a 110.
Oh yeah, it probably is because yeah, it's just obviously minis are small. So, and then a car here. Actually, you know, let's save that for last. I think because there's another car that should go with that car. And then the Avante Cobra. This is a perfect condition, almost perfect. Cobra, Mardev Cobra. It's got brand new wheels on it, and it looks great, doesn't it? Yeah, it just needs a bumper though. That's the only problem.
Which are incredibly hard to get hold of nowadays.
Yeah, didn't the company go bust?
No, it's still around, but they're concentrating on road cars. The buggy seems not really.
Yeah. And then, do you want to say, I don't really know much about this apart from it's very rare and it's a Tamiya Mitsubishi Pajero.
Yes, so that's an original, I think it's a 1983 or an 84 car. Completely stock, original speed control motor, I believe it's got a 380 in it. It is literally how it was intended to be.
Yeah.
As far as I know, it's completely box art. And it's in phenomenal condition.
Yeah, this is amazing. Yeah, thanks.
They re-released this.
Oh, they
A couple
did?
of years ago they did, yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's a CC01 chassis, but they borrowed lots of bits from the Hornet family and the Lunchbox.
Yeah, the chassis looks a lot like the Lunchbox. Just a smaller version. And then here, we have, again, well, these are all really good condition cars apart from one. A Dirt Thrasher, which is in pretty much brand new condition. The shell's great condition. Just a little bit dusty. I'm not sure.
I think it's a mid-90s car, but
Yeah.
it wasn't a hugely popular one.
Yeah, this is like, for me, I always think of this as a two-wheel drive Manta Ray.
This one's four-wheel drive.
Four-wheel drive?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's
Oh.
basically just like the Manta Ray, but
So what's the difference then?
just the body shell. I think it's just the body shell
Okay.
and the stickers. Yeah, same running gear.
Oh, so it's pretty much the same car.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
like the top force, very similar.
Yeah. Nice, so let's put this back. Then we've got an original, with an original shell, Hornet, which is in almost perfect condition. In fact, it probably is perfect condition, apart from maybe the stickers.
I think it's a 1984 car. I think it is. I'm not sure.
Yeah. It looks great though, doesn't it?
Mhm.
Yeah, that's really nice. Got the original speed control as well. Silver can motor. Then there's my uncle's DFO3, which is a runner. It's a bit rough. As you can see, I'm not going to take this out because it's just a dark impact. As you can see. And then this car, I will take out. Because this is quite an important car. I know you'll want to talk about this. So what is it?
That is a Nico.
Dandy Dash.
Indeed.
Yeah.
This was Nico's attempt at a serious racer.
Yeah.
Four-wheel drive. I think they borrowed from possibly the Hot Shot, the Boomerang.
Yeah, definitely Boomerang with this here. That definitely looks like it's from Boomerang.
I think so. It was very well put together. A really tough car, a rugged car. Nico are famous for making race rather fun.
Yeah. Yeah, so
So this was a sort of a more budget version, more of a basher version of a thoroughbred race car which they made
yeah.
called the Super Sprint.
Yeah. We'll actually show that later. I think, have we got 3 Dandy Dashes?
I believe we've got 4 or 5.
Yeah, maybe 4 or 5. And for me, I was really surprised to see this was a Nico, because Nico now, they don't make very good cars. They have, well, not that they're bad, but they would never compete against Tamiyas now because, you know, they're all small, not that fast, and they're just AA battery cars, really. You can't really change the motor or anything. They're not competitors to Tamiyas anymore. But obviously, this and the Dictator, which came first? This or the Dictator?
I think the Dictator. I think this is an early 90s car, so this was probably out there competing against Egress,
Yeah.
Aggressors, possibly.
Yeah.
But they did very well. I think in one of the World Championship races, it came 7th.
Wow, that's
which
really
is
good.
Very respectable.
Yeah. Especially considering what Nico are like now. This is an amazing car. It's really, really good.
Yeah.
So let's put this back down. And then let's get this one. So this is the one that my uncle just spoke about, the Super Sprint. Now this was basically the best car that Nico ever made. It was similar to the Dandy Dash, but it was slightly upgraded. Can you tell on could you tell us what's different about this to the Dandy Dash?
Yes, I mean, I just know a few little bits. I think this has got the oil-filled shocks.
Yeah, and it's got these as well.
The front and rear stabilizers.
Yeah.
I think the electrics are more or less the same. I believe this is fully ball raced. I don't know if the Dandy Dash was actually ball raced.
Yeah.
But I mean, this car is in phenomenal condition, I think.
Yeah, and these are super rare, aren't they?
They are. The Super Sprint. The Dandy Dash has come up now and again, but the Super Sprint, and I believe, in terms of this is the only Super Sprint we've got. I think we've got about 4 Dandy Dashes.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're increasingly rare.
Yeah, so there are only a few more cars at the top. Shall I show you quickly? So there's do you know what company this is? I forget the name.
DHK.
Oh yeah, that's it. It's on the controller. Yeah. So this is a DHK Wolf, and this is the same company, that makes the Optimus car that was upstairs. These are like siblings. This is like the 1/10 version of the Optimus. Then over here, is this a Mark 1? Is it a Grasshopper 1?
Yes.
Or 2? Yeah, so this is... Oh, thanks. Yeah, so this is an original Grasshopper with a really, really nice shell. This is a Beetle shell, and it looks really nice in the yellow, especially with these chrome wheels. We didn't actually spray these. I think these came ready sprayed, didn't they? Yeah. And it looks great, especially with this vinyl looking front, which is very, 80s, would you say? 70s?
Yeah, probably more 70s, 60s,
Yeah.
70s, yeah.
Well, yeah, actually this is a 60s or 70s car, so...
It's fully ball raced too.
Yeah, it looks a bit like Bumblebee. It looks really, really good with those details as well. Yeah, it's a great car.
Needs to be finished.
Yeah, it needs to have the... What do you call those? The slots for the...
The body mounts.
Yeah, the body mounts. And that's it, really. Yeah.
We've got 2 more of these upstairs.
Yeah, so there's the Wild Dagger.
Yeah, which is the same car.
Yeah. And then there's probably another one as well, I think.
Yeah, there is a car.
There's this chassis. Oh, there's the Super Clodbuster, but I think that's different, isn't it?
Yeah, that's different.
That's
I'm
massive.
Sure,
That is.
there's that white one. I'm sure there's another one.
Yeah. I think you're right, yeah. So this is a twin detonator Tamiya. Do you know what year this is?
Frankly, I don't. I think 2010, something like that, I guess, 2007.
Yeah, it's definitely not classic, but it looks amazing, and it's in brand new condition. It's never been used, this has, and it looks great.
I think our friend Tammy Legends, they reviewed a twin detonator or one of the similar bikes.
Yeah, they did. So that's it. That's the end of the part 2, which is the final part of the collection videos, and I hope you enjoyed.